Talk Rosa. Speak with power.
Grow your English every hour.
Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to the very first episode of our new channel, Talk Rosa. I'm so excited to be here and help you make English part of your daily life. I am Rosa.
And I am James. Oh, wow, Rosa, I am so happy to join you. It is finally happening, our first lesson.
It is indeed, James. I feel great today. How about you? How are you feeling?
Well, I am wonderful, thank you. The weather is perfect, and I have my coffee right here. You know, life is good. And you? How are things?
Everything is amazing. I am just so thrilled to be here with our listeners.
Me too, me too. We have a really important topic for today, right? Something every beginner needs.
Absolutely. Today, we are going to learn how to start a conversation in English. You know, those first few words you say when you meet someone.
Ah, yes, that is a big one. Sometimes the hardest part of speaking English is just, well, breaking the ice. I mean, starting the talk.
Exactly. Breaking the ice. That's a great idiom, James. It means to make people feel relaxed. And today, we'll make it very easy. But wait, before we dive in.
Oh, right. A quick reminder for our amazing new community.
Yes, if you want to learn English with us every day, please subscribe to the Talk Rosa channel and hit that like button. It really helps us grow.
Definitely. And if you know someone who wants to practice their English, share this video with them. Let's learn together.
Perfect. Okay, James, are you ready to get started?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's start at the very beginning. The basics. What is the first word we usually say?
Well, the most classic word is hello. It is simple, polite, and friendly.
Hello. Yeah, you can never go wrong with hello. You can say it to your boss, your teacher, or even a stranger on the street.
True, it is very safe. But what about hi? I hear that all the time.
Ah, hi is great too, but it is a bit more informal. You know, informal means relaxed or casual. We use it mostly with friends or people our own age.
So, hello is for everyone, and hi is more for friends. Got it. But I also hear people saying hi in cafes and shops now.
Oh, absolutely. It's very common nowadays. It's friendly and short.
Okay, so we have hello and hi. What is next? Maybe the time of day?
Yes, exactly. We can be more specific. In the morning, what do we say?
We say good morning.
Exactly. Good morning. It sounds so professional and kind.
I love saying good morning. It feels like a fresh start. And we use this until midday, right? Around 12 p.m.?
Correct. And after 12 p.m., we move to the next one.
Which is good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. We use this from noon until about 5 or 6 in the evening.
So, if I walk into a bank at 2 in the afternoon, I should say good afternoon?
That would be perfect. It is very polite. Now, what happens when the sun starts to go down?
Then we say good evening.
Spot on. Good evening. This is for the later part of the day, maybe from 6 p.m. onwards.
Okay, so if I meet a friend for dinner at 7 p.m., I say good evening.
Exactly. But Rosa, I have a question. What about good night? Can I say good night when I meet someone at 8 p.m.?
Aha, that is a common mistake. No, James, we do not use good night to say hello.
Oh, really?
Yes, we only say good night when we are leaving or going to bed. It is a way to say goodbye at night.
Ah, I see. So if I arrive at a party, I say good evening. When I leave the party to go home, I say good night.
Exactly. You are a fast learner.
Haha, thanks. Okay, so we have the greetings, hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What is the next step in the conversation?
The next step is to ask how the other person is doing. The classic question, how are you?
How are you? Everyone knows that one. And the standard answer we learn in school is always, I am fine, thank you, and you.
True, but in real life, we have so many other ways to answer.
Oh, tell me more. I want to sound more natural.
Well, if you feel good, you can say, I am good, thanks. Or even better, I am great.
I am great. I like that. It has a lot of positive energy.
It does. Let's try it. James, how are you?
I am great, Rosa. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I am doing very well, thank you. See? Now we are really talking.
Wow, yeah. It feels much more natural than just saying I'm fine. What if I'm just okay? Not amazing, but not bad.
Then you can say exactly that. I am okay. Or the very popular one, not bad.
Not bad. I hear that one all the time in movies. Not bad, thanks.
Yes, it is very common. It means things are going well enough.
This is so useful. So I have options. I am good, I am great, I am okay, or not bad.
Perfect. Now, what if you are meeting someone for the very first time?
Then I need to tell them who I am. I need to introduce myself.
Exactly. You can say, my name is Rosa, or simply, I am Rosa.
I am James. My name is James. Is there a difference?
Not really. I am James is just a little bit more casual. Both are great. And after you say your name, you should ask for theirs.
Right. What is your name?
Yes, and once they tell you, you say the magic phrase, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And the other person says, nice to meet you too.
Exactly. That word, to, at the end means also. It is a very polite way to finish an introduction.
Okay, so we have the greeting, we know how to ask how they are, and we can introduce ourselves. But how do we keep the conversation going?
That is where conversation starters come in. Small topics to keep the talk moving.
Like what? Give me a secret tip.
Well, the most famous one in the English-speaking world is the weather.
The weather? Really? People really talk about the rain and the sun that much?
Oh, you have no idea. It is a safe topic because everyone experiences the weather.
So what do I say? It is sunny?
Yes, you can say, it is a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Oh, I like that. It is a beautiful day. And if it is raining?
You can say, the weather is not so great today, or it is really cold out there.
Brr. Yeah, I can say that. So we have sunny, cloudy, rainy, and cold. Just look out the window and you have something to talk about.
Exactly. Another great way to start is by giving a compliment.
A compliment? You mean saying something nice to the other person?
Yes, people love compliments. For example, you could say, I like your shirt, or your bag is very nice.
Oh, that is a great idea. It makes people smile. What if someone says that to me? How do I reply?
Just a simple thank you, or thank you, that is very kind of you.
That is so easy. Let me try. Rosa, I really like your glasses. They look very professional.
Oh, thank you, James. That is so sweet. See, now I feel happy and I want to talk to you more.
Totally. It works. It really works.
Just remember to be sincere. Sincere means you really mean what you say. Don't just say it to say it.
Right. Be honest. Got it. Any other quick starters?
Sure, you can ask about their day. How is your day going?
How is your day going? That is a good one. And I can answer, it is going well. Thanks. How about you?
Perfect. How about you is a very useful phrase to keep the conversation balanced.
Okay, Rosa. This is a lot of great stuff. Can we put it all together in a real-life situation?
Let's do it. Let's pretend we are at a coffee shop waiting for our drinks. We don't know each other. James, you start.
Okay, here we go. Hello.
Oh, hi there.
It is quite cold today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I had to wear my big coat today.
I know what you mean. By the way, I am James.
Nice to meet you, James. I'm Rosa.
Nice to meet you too, Rosa. Are you having a good day so far?
Yes, it's going well, thank you. How about you?
Not bad, thanks. Oh, I like your scarf. The color is great.
Thank you so much. That is very kind. Oh, I think my coffee is ready.
Mine too. Well, it was very nice talking to you, Rosa.
It was nice talking to you too, James. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, Rosa, that was a real conversation. We did it.
We did. And it wasn't scary at all, right?
Not at all. We used a greeting, talked about the weather, introduced ourselves, asked about the day, and even used a compliment.
And that is the secret. Just start small. A simple hello can open a whole new door.
And a smile. Don't forget the smile. It shows you are friendly.
Absolutely. A smile is the universal language of friendship.
So let's recap for our listeners. Step 1. Use a greeting like hello or good morning.
Step 2, ask how they are. How are you?
Step 3. Introduce yourself. I am, and what is your name?
And step 4, use a starter like the weather or a nice compliment.
It sounds so simple when you break it down like that.
It is. You just need a little bit of practice. And don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn.
Exactly. Every time you speak, you get a little bit better.
Well, James, I think we have covered a lot for our first lesson. Time really flies when you are having fun.
It really does. I feel like I could talk all day now.
Save some for the next episode. Thank you so much to everyone for listening to our very first lesson on Talk Rosa.
Yes, thank you. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends.
And we have a question for you today. Leave a comment below. What is your favorite way to start a conversation? Do you talk about the weather, or do you prefer giving a compliment?
We can't wait to read your answers. We will try to reply to as many as we can.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we will see you in the next lesson.
Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye.